Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time we met Acro, learned about Bat, I swear to God, and now we're gonna enter the trial. Again, times two. I'm almost certain I know who did it. Anyway, let's continue.
Good morning, Max.
Oh, yes, good morning, sweeties. I don't seem like usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I come in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Oh, hi. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
Regina!
How fabulous, my sweetie pie. My sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that.
So what kind of performance will we put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
That's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Even where she is.
Well, Matt,
It looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you soon. Today I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best.
it's different, don't you think, Dick?
Top of the morning here. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. No. Top of the morning here, Governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts the energy of the morning. Early bird gets the worm. But then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I've brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh my. Thanks. Now, how are you today, right? Well, I've got a feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Hello? Hello?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. You're still putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. I've got to worry about how thin tightrope is. I'm used to that already. That means I won't be able to press him. Like I can other witnesses.
What are you gonna do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. The only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right. It's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all tonight. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
Want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What is that supposed to mean? You need to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. He brought her here to crush her dreams. Die. What the hell? What is now a session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Montgomery, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness. Or shall I say, a new eyewitness. When they saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. I really wanted to see, like, in the stands, just two brightly colored people. Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, You're now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. The explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night, ready to mock up the scene on my orders. Or gumshoe. Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Let me get to work. I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Name and occupation. Ken, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at a very big circus. Where were you on the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you see that the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room's on the 3rd floor. It's so disrespectful. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Could you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. Testimony, what I witnessed. There's so many animals in the courtroom. It was after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time I heard a loud thump noise from outside the window. A few hours later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I saw him from behind, but I know who it would... That's who it would look like. God, words. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. Witness testimony matches up exactly to that of the clown. If that's the case, it's very little the prosecution need to add. All that's left is to explain how the victim disappeared into the sky that night. We'll get that far. I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. You're right. You have a problem with the witness testimony? What's Miss Von Comma? We ain't cool yesterday's proceedings. There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with the cross-examination, because there's one that was a problem. Only one, though, that I really know of. And that's this. Lighting room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. With the lights out, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. Safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. That's awful for you. But honestly, there's only enough light for me to see a silhouette outside my window. It was a person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. You see any of the other symbols? You saw the silk hat, with a cloak wrapped around the body. You did not see the hat. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. My present, the last results I seem to get. There's a contradiction. There's a huge contradiction in the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, let them prove it with evidence. You're right, let's see some evidence. A hat. Take that! I would have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down. Out of your window that night. It would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Looking outside of the window is a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame. You would know silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Right not. And how you look at it, it's Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max is too so cat? No. The handmade one-of-a-kind model, made only for Maximilian Galactica. Means Acro. Been fibbing on the stand. Order, order.
As always, looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, if my big mouth, now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? Or cause a witness to commit perjury at this court. You know what? Let me lose some points. Let's go. I want to see how funny this could be. Your Honor, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion, he's Acro. What are you accusing him of? I see, accusing him of the murder of Russell Berry. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Like he just threw something out the window? Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to circus have served you well. You have learned how to try and grab the audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. It's calm enough for it to almost be scary. He's kissing the bird. Being rather calm and collected. I can't say that. Do you have any response to the defendant's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I could have stood up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is trying to help his client. Oh, sorry. But you do this by accusing me of murder of all things. Let's see. Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. Drop something. You're right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You're trying to show us support for the peanut gallery. That's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a document to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense player will make a claim to counter this as well. I can the defense now. Bro had an accomplice. What do you say? Acro have an accomplice. Nah. Now then, it must be it. What do we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice? Not this time, Von Karma. What? Not gonna sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There is no accomplice. Aquaplanet committed the murder by himself. Order, order. What are you getting at?
Get them on the toes, Nick!
I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. Show how Acro really murdered Russell.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do it?
Yeah, what I can do. Can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, let's do it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. This witness is the killer, and his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. Travis committed exactly where was the witness? In his room? Right... here.
Take that!
He's obviously here the entire time. That's Akbar's room. Pretty simple, huh? He wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Akbar didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What do you say? Hi, Mr. Birdie. It's an interesting theory. That's it. Considering that you want to that what you pose is impossible. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Witness is stated. Assertion is possible. In a wheelchair, there's no way he can go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point. It's like you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant is clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true. Just he saw Max, didn't he?
Impossible he was the Oh, it's the bust. The statue. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think I killed him? I can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
You do it. Careful, Nick. You messed up here.
You're right. I messed up here. To give this some serious thought. He killed the ringmaster and did it while he was in his room, dead about it. I will present some evidence. It's the bus? Oh, I'm only gonna lose 2. That's fine.
Take that!
What's that, a picture? Yes, indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bus? What a large bus. And because it's life-size, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee certain death. It just dropped from a 3rd-story window. Oh. See, that's how Akbar was able to kill the ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Don't call it ample. Order. Are you saying the bus fell under the ringmaster? That's a crime. You're stuck in a wheelchair. It would be incredibly easy for you to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair? It's something so heavy, it's impossible. Well, Akbar was an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like a bus. Sir. How do you respond to these charges? Well, I'm at a loss for words. You should be, as I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Akbar. You can't run away from things this time.
I'd watch what you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor. Perhaps the witness is material of
the material to the case. I don't know why they keep saying that.
I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say? Karma. It is using this testimony as a rouse self-time. Really no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has a right to respond.
This objection is overruled.
Can't you just see things my way once in a while?
Sir, I'm sorry, but we need to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts on your ability to testify, you can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful toward him.
Thank you. One will sink to any low to win a case. I hate this already. Dang it. Back to the first one. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat. Only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. Is it impossible for me to have known the location of Ringmaster's head? It would be unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him. What do you think? I know doubts in regards to the witness testimony. It's impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. The tire swing. And the monkey. What are we doing? Are we not looking at external sources? Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more serious injuries. That's what I was thinking. What's your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd like to proceed with my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Can't let her get to me. I have to focus. Now we can finally read that first line. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of the bust. We don't need to do that though, because how heavy is the bust? 20-pound box. If 20 pounds hit your head, it hurts. I have been hit in the head with a 50-pound box, and that hurts. Really, really bad. If it hits you the wrong way, you are done. And that hurts. So I don't think unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him. It doesn't have to be the bust. It could be the box. What can I use here? The box. Don't need that. What am I gonna lose? 2, maybe 3? Let's do it.
Objection!
Acro. You didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? I already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was gonna be. But precisely, might I add. You're silly hinting at things pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? I just stop hinting. I think it's hard to explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The wooden box of the victim was found hunched over. Same. Question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? Ben and company saw the ringmaster. They didn't see him holding the box. Which means this wooden box is already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment the bus came falling down, exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted up the wooden box. And the answer to all the questions is now crystal clear. You mean the bus would have fallen on the point marked out with a wooden box? There's no way it would miss the head of the victim. No. Order. It's unbelievable. And the loose ends are starting to tie themselves off. I just gotta keep going. The only way to go from here. Forward. The next question I have, who placed the wooden box at the scene? The defendant, of course. Not the defendant, but the witness, sorry. I had to do a rope and lowered it. Oh, and then all I had to do was lower it down. Ow. Allow me to whip some sense into you. Mr. Phoenix Wright. The master's head would have been anywhere when he lifted the box. But the box was so specially made. Actually made. Indeed. The most peculiar feature. Wait. The box has a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. I still lifted this wooden box that I required. Oh, I see. I have to squat down and lift it up with your body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I'm trying to point out. The box is also very large. It also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That is correct. With the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means, no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Ooh. I think it's funny that he kisses the bird. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. You could do it. This is one box in the plaza. Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Yeah, I remember. Up the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I can remember one fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave the lounging house by myself. That means monkey. Monkey! You understand what I mean, don't you? I very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? Monkey! Please let me be monkey. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Ugh. That's exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yeah, we definitely have a problem here. No place to get perplexed. And my wits about me and prove thing happened once and for all. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. Monkey! Incorrect. Monkey. Shut up. The monkey was supposed to be the wrong answer. And then they laugh at Mr. Wright, and then he goes, okay, and then has a real answer. That's how this is supposed to go. In my brain, that's how it's supposed to go. Everyone knows money. They love shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring. So, you're saying the witness had the monkey steal the bus? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's apartment. Acro's room? But the bus was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. You clearly never met Max. Maybe. Oh, maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Why, those are some nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro. Might need a strong monkey, though. It's for him to bring the bus back to your room. And he wasn't able to handle that himself. I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Order. I said order. It's Von Karma. Put the bus in question at this moment. I don't know. We are searching for it as we speak. throughout the strange turn of events. Let's say the monkey had not stolen the boss. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as a murder weapon.
Wait. Did the boss and the murder weapon purely by accident?
Possible. Maybe Acro saw money in the mountain of stolen goods. Let her use one of them. Anyway, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Anyway, it's entirely possible that Acro had or was the murderer. Moron! First argument is so circular. I'm still a bit dizzy. However, the argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Don't be so flamboozled. That's not even a word. It's bamboozled. Especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what's that? You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a mental client got at the end of the crime. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. Sure, how do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
They can let her beat you now.
Oh, now's a chance to turn this trial around. It was in our favor. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I feel like we're getting close to the end. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.